architecture is not nature. Architecture is a human creation. So the point today is we need to find again this relation between the human creation, which is buildings, cities, and nature. In the the story of humanity is always separated. You build a city and the nature is another place. Now we need to create a sort of a connection and creating more public space, more park in the city. But I think it is very important to know the challenge is how to design better building with less impact in terms of emissions, design with less material. So in some way, it's not about only nature in the building, it's how the nature of building can be in the future. Using new technology, new material is a great challenger to reduce the impact of concrete, the green energy, which is the energy used into material to build buildings. I think that's the challenger. The relationship needs to find a new equilibrium. It's design better building with the new material. The building cannot polluting our city, and at the same time creating a common ground with the common space with the greenery to reduce the impact of the sun and the heating in the city. It's a great challenger. I think there's a lot of work to do because many cities already built. So how are we dealing with the existing cities? So now as the role of architects to try to find a new solution to living together in the cities, in the existing city, and how we can design building with reducing the impact in terms of material, to reduce the impact of natural material, how we can design building with consuming less energy, and how we're dealing with this kind of a relation between nature and architecture. I think the challenger is in front of us, but it's quite exciting, and I think architects can make a really interesting solution for the future. We're facing a moment of complexity. The world is completely changed in the last decades. The digital world's come in, artificial intelligence. And the city is growing, the population is growing. So maybe it's the first time that we're facing a human challenger. Never happened before. So what is the role of architects? I think the architects are kind of a people that are thinking about the future. So because we design things for the future. And I think there's not enough on architects. I think it's the moment, the complexity of knowledge. We need to cross knowledge with the biology, the ecology, the engineering, and the social impact of architecture and the economy. I think the architect need to be an interpreter of all this, but he needs help, and we need to work together. So it's not about only the role of one architect or the architecture community. It's to sharing with other knowledge in the complexity of the world today to find a new solution. And the solution will be in that complexity, in this cross-culture, in the cross-knowledge. And I think architects can play an important role, but they'll be not the only one. So I like the idea that we are not the center of the problem, but we are part of the problem, sharing knowledge, information, and then transfer all this knowledge in buildings, in solution about the city of tomorrow. Also, for simple solution, how we're dealing with the street in our existing city, which kind of a solution we can find, also very simple, because sustainability can be not something exclusive, but sustainability is about something inclusive for all people everywhere in every city.